I met Prince when I was 12.
Where did you meet Prince when you were 12?
In Dayton. After
Really?
he performed at UD Arena. Yeah, I mean, I knew him my whole life. He was like the guiding force for me. It's the reason I had high self-esteem, was a guy that was always 30 steps ahead of whatever the curve was. And, you know, when you play 26, 28 instruments, it means that you are able to be multifaceted.
And when people say that they love you and they respect you, but at the same time take, 80% of your earnings, then expect you to fix your own communities, and they'll probably edit all of this out. But then that's the sharp part of the sword, and we're at the wrong end of it right now. So eventually, with courageous people going out there and actually saying something and standing up, I think we'll get some balance.
In April, Tidal was standing alone as the only streamer to have access to the icon's music. The Prince estate is now suing Jay-Z's Roc Nation for copyright infringement.
It shouldn't be a situation where they own the album or the work. We're talking about intellectual copyright. If they're going to be indeed a delivery service, then that's fine. But even FedEx doesn't say that they own the thing that they ship.
Cat Williams just dropped a bombshell and revealed the real reasons why the legendary Prince had major issues with Jay-Z and Diddy, and he had receipts to back it all up. More details have recently surfaced about Diddy's close ties with Warner Brothers Records, the label Prince had been fighting against for years. Warner controlled everything about Prince's music, and we all remember how he had to change his name to a symbol just to make a statement about how they were literally trying to own him. Diddy was cozying up with Warner the whole time, and yet when Prince died, he had the nerve to talk about how he was heartbroken and claimed Prince inspired him. As for Jay-Z, he did something even worse and actually tried to trick Prince into moving his entire catalog to Tidal, while also expecting Prince to hand over ownership of his music. However, Prince saw right through that and wasn't about to let Jay-Z profit off of his art. This drama even led to a huge lawsuit after Prince passed, when his estate accused Roc Nation of overstepping and exploiting his death for profit. But this is just the tip of the iceberg, and we're now hearing that Prince also tried to warn artists about Diddy and Jay-Z's rumored freak-off parties. Now, we all know Prince wasn't shy about calling out the dark side of the music industry. He was very vocal about the exploitation, manipulation, and shady deals that artists were constantly forced into. So it's no wonder he kept his distance from Jay-Z and Diddy. But ever since Diddy's freak-off parties made headlines, some fans have been speculating that Prince's famous 3121 parties were his way of creating a safer, more positive alternative for artists and industry insiders. Instead of all that freak-off madness, Prince gave people a space for real artistic communion. Prince knew what was up, and he was always 10 steps ahead. And this is why fans are now starting to wonder if Prince's death was really an accidental OD like we've been told, or if Prince was silenced by the industry higher-ups for being a threat to the system. Well, it looks like Prince's longtime friend, Cat Williams, might know a thing or two about this.